Hello folks, and welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner. And we are getting close to being finished. Hopefully I didn't take a wrong turn there. Nope, I'm still good. I need to go up this way. I am doing one of the last 4 missions that I have to do. I actually have 1 contract, 1 task, and 1 timed event after I complete this one, which is metal delivery, and it's a task. Or nope, I take it back. This is the last task that I have to do. So after this, I will have 1 mission, or 1 contract, and I will have 1 timed event. And then we're going to sell these trailers, and we're going to move off to Poved map. So this is fairly easy. Just have to go over to here and bring 2 metal back. So you got to bring it back to the warehouse. Nothing difficult about this at all, as long as you keep the truck upright. And there's the other load I've already brought over, and I used the Western Star. And to be honest, the Western Star did very well in this. I actually only had to winch it twice coming back, and didn't have to winch it at all going there. So did pretty good. So let's go ahead and deliver that. And change our truck. And deliver that. So I've got $110,000. Which will work for me. That might be able to get another vehicle after all of this. Well, I should be able to after I sell all the trailers. And I want to, or I'm going to have to put snow tires on all the vehicles when we move over to the Cove map. So some of those are 6,000 or more. So let's say, and you may hear a lot of noises in the background. There's a thunderstorm going on. And I started not to record tonight because of that. There's my other contest. This contest, where's it at? Right here where I'm parked. I looked all over this map, could not find this contest. Because it kept showing it. Nope. Yeah. Because I was going back and I was looking at to ensure that I was completed. And this contest, I could not find it anywhere. And I figured out that, just checking my tasks real quick. Yep, they're all complete. So I figured out the reason why that contest doesn't show up is because the delivery that I just made, you have to do that in order for it to open up the contest. So our next mission is right here. So it's over in Drowned Lands, but you have to deliver it to the oil field in Zemnogorsk. So what I did was I drove all the way over here in the Dan, pulling a trailer behind me. I started to use the twin steer, and I thought, no, I haven't used the Dan as much as I did in my last playthrough, so I want to give the Dan a little bit of screen time here. And it was kind of a disappointing, the last outing I had in the Dan, because I had the big crane on it and it kept getting stuck because the dam doesn't sit that high. So we have it over here, and what I did is I drove over here and I brought the Fleet Star over with the big American crane and used that to load up here. Or no, I didn't. No, scratch that. This is the one that I can't use a crane for. So I actually did bring the Fleet Star over. And found out that I cannot manually load this cargo. I've had it set up for a couple of episodes now, I just haven't gotten around to coming over here and doing it. And then it got to be a thing, I wanted this to be one of the last couple of missions that I do. There you go. And I don't think I left the Fleet Star out here. But I've got 85 gallons of gas. So I did leave a fuel tanker as soon as you get on the quarry map. So I can fill this up. And it might turn out to be a nice day here. It's starting to get daylight. I don't see a lot of fog. So I'm hoping in this episode get over to the coved map and maybe even get a little bit of scouting in, but at the very least get this map completed, this region completed. And that way we can start on the cove map in the next episode. But unless I run into any issues, unforeseen issues, I should be able to complete this without an issue, without problems, and move on over to the cove map today. So I don't think we've looked inside the dam. So let's take a look inside. So nice spacious cab in here. No place to sleep, but it's not too bad. Gauges all work. This truck does really well pulling a trailer. I haven't had any problems out of it yet. And in my last playthrough I did use it a lot. No, I actually didn't. But a lot when I would jump in and do a co-op. Help people out. I used it a lot then. Because it wasn't until almost the end of the game before I found it in my other playthrough. I think I was only lacking 5 or 6 more missions before I finally found it. So I still haven't seen a release date for the 7.0 update. It should be within about the next week and a half, I do believe. Subject to change. I thought I'd go between those rocks, but they're narrow. Well, that is not good. Let's back up. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, and I'm just short of that tree right there. Or the telephone pole, I mean. And that's why I say, providing everything works out right, this will be an easy mission. I should have steered clear of those two rocks there. I knew better. Yep, there's nothing to connect to. What I could do, so I can try this. See if I can pull myself out that way. All I need is a little bit. There we go. Digging my front end down even more, but I can almost clear the trailer back there. So when I clear the trailer, I can come in at a little different angle. Did I reach that yet? Nope. Oh. Don't want to tip it. She's slowly moving. Let's reduce the wheel spin down a little bit. Big old thunder. Let's see if I can connect to that tree. Yeah. I can get there now. Let's see if we can attach the trailer. My winch come unattached. We got it now. Let's go into a higher gear. Now we should have no more issues. The only issues I foresee now is the length of this overall vehicle and trailer. and getting through the tunnels. So I have had issues with longer vehicles and trailers. When you go through the tunnel and it takes you to the other side, the trailer gets hung up on something. It burned a little bit of gas, but not much. We didn't get the make sure you're not rolling backwards. Get the mission up here. So this gets delivered to the oil field on Zemnogorsk. And I'm thinking I will take this to the garage and then get the Azov to take it over, because it's much better. Or it's not that it's better in the mud, but the length of this, I may have some issues going through all that mud, and there's some pretty sharp turns. See a timed event over there. I've already completed it. I don't think it matters now getting any damage. So at the quarry for probably the last time, unless they put new missions in here. And we are rocking and rolling. Got a fuel tanker up here. I thought I might need it, but I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and hook to it. Just go ahead and pull it back. Back here on the road. And that fuel tanker should bounce around nicely behind me. As long as it doesn't wrap itself around a tree, I'll be okay. I've got all my trailers over here at Zemnogorsk. All but this one and another one I'm going to use for the timed event. And I'm surprised the number of scout fuel carriers that I found. There are quite a few of them. Go and get off the rock. I can't wait till the update 7 comes out, because what I understand, there's going to be new missions in Michigan, and they're supposed to be complicated. It will take you a while to do them, so I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to taking some of these vehicles back to Michigan and trying them out. Still like to have a bulldozer. Doesn't have to be a big one, a little one, so that you can clean up the rocks off the road. I think that would be a great mission. So we'll see if our trailer gets stuck here. Hopefully it does not. Hopefully neither one of them gets stuck. And it didn't hook it back up. Oh, it's because it shuts the engine off. I've been wondering about that, and it just dawned on me why some of the vehicles, if you're pulling something with the winch, stay connected when you get to the other side of a tunnel, and don't. And it's because the ones that stay connected have the autonomous winch. So it's taken me almost 2 whole playthroughs to figure that out. Alright, let's detach it. We'll put you away and get something a little bit shorter. So other than the 3 trailers I have out now, you can see that there are a lot of trailers on these maps. And then I've got, was it 4 or 5? 4 scout trailers right there that I have not used for anything. Let's put you away. And let's go with the, yeah, we'll get you. You carry plenty of gas. Because I do believe my other truck will be low on gas by the time I get it over. Don't need any of that, but I do need that. Look at something. No, I did not have the spare tire on it. My luck, I'll get halfway there and blow a tire. Okay, fuel tanker will be good there. This one I have not had any issues trying to cross the river up here. It usually goes through pretty good. Yep, I'm gonna have to run over the tree. Oh, I must attach to the one behind me. Stopped my progress. So this is not the fastest truck in the stable here, but it does have a lot of power. And you think it'd be really tippy, but I don't think, maybe once I've tipped it. And I use it quite often. Sometimes it has a bit too much power. You get too much wheel spin. I don't know if you can get a highway gearbox for it or not. I really haven't paid that much attention. I need to check that out. Got turned a little wider than I was planning on. Alright, these have got to go. Over to other. Yeah, turn those beacons off. What time of day? Okay, got plenty of time. Because the other mission I do not want to do in the dark. Little bit more mud to get through. We're hung up. Doesn't happen very often that I get this thing stuck. Ready to drill. That was almost $9,000 for that single load. And a lot of experience points that I don't need anymore because I've already reached level 30. That's another thing I think they need to change. You should be able to just continue. As long as you're gaining experience points and you're earning them and doing missions, you should be able to keep going up in rank. Get you over here out of the way. Oh yeah, plenty of gas. And we'll move over to the Vorandi. So that is the last mission I have in Russia here. And now we have our dancing ants. So I went ahead and loaded this truck up while I had the Western Star over here. Okay, stop. Alright. So content, oil field delivery. So we have to get 2 metal beams out to the oil field, which is over there, and we have 8 minutes to do it in. So I would definitely come out this way. Just figuring out which route I want to take. I think this one is probably the easiest route. It's more muddy, more of an opportunity to flip over. Yeah, we'll come this way. But it's also the quickest route. And I don't think I'll get confused any of the rest of the way. And I need to go out there. So here we go. Oh, damn. So that's the other Lenin statue you have to find. I pointed the first one out a couple of videos ago. It's over on Drowned Lands. push through. So we're a minute into it. This is basically the only part that I was really worried about, getting through here. And attach there. I think the rest of it is pretty easy once I get out here to the where my mark is. It's just rough. Two and a half minutes. I think there might be two bridges I have to cross. Here's one. It's the easier one. The other one's a little tricky. There's the tricky one. If you drive off the edge of there, you're screwed. It gets deep. Halfway through. On the hill. No problem. And 35 gallons of fuel, so I've got enough to make it back. So let's get back and get these trailers sold. And we will move on to Coved map. So how you doing there, Dreader D? Hopefully I pronounced that right. That should have been my last mission in Russia here. So all that's left to do is to get back and sell some trailers and we can move on. Some lights on the situation. And I have learned from past experience that you don't take a truck pulling a trailer and try to pull another truck pulling a trailer through this road. That's just not a good idea. You tend to flip one or the other over or get them stuck. Slow that wheel spin down, get more traction, and then punch it. Gotta be careful. I'll end up flipping this thing over, trying to get in a hurry. I try to avoid this road as much as possible, because the more you drive on it, the worse it gets, and it gets bad fast. I should have went a little further over. There we go. Do you ever notice sometimes that the faster you try to go, the slower you actually make progress? So this will be the first trailer I sell when I get back. And let's go get our other truck. Grab those beacons. Really? Alright. Yeah, we'll hook to that. There you go. Come on out. And I think I could squeeze in there and go ahead and sell this trailer. So we are complete. All I have to do is sell trailers now. So 126,000. And let's see how much we have after we sell trailers. Go ahead and get these big ones out of the way. And then I can put this truck up. Ah, good job, Bob. using both mirrors. I was riding with somebody a couple of months ago, and we got in a vehicle, and it's a company vehicle. So we get into it, and I'm in the passenger side, which normally doesn't happen. I'm usually the one driving. So I asked him, I said, I'll adjust your mirror because the adjustment doesn't work from the driver's door. And told him I'd adjust his mirrors, and he said, oh no, don't worry about it, I don't use them. Well, hey, you're an idiot. You gotta use your mirrors. There we go. Got out of gas. Far away. I forgot there's no overhang on this one. But my next trailer is a fuel tanker. Oh, why did I touch winch? And while I got you here, go ahead and fill you up. So all of these trailers I have found on the map. So they're all mine to sell. And I'm actually going back because something I did in this playthrough I didn't do in my other playthrough was I did not buy any trailers. I only used the trailers on the map, and I didn't sell any trailers until I was completed with that region. So I'm going to go back and check the other videos and find out how much you can get from the sale of trailers in all three regions. And what I might do is put that total up after I finish the cove map and sell off the trailers that I can find over there. Alright, so that's all of those trailers. All I should have left are the 4 fuel carriers. I actually thought there was 5. Check the other maps when I get done and make sure I didn't leave one. Oh, and then I've got all those. So, retain you. Retain you. And where is... There it is. So let's get these first. And no sense in continually driving over here 4 times. We should have drove over 4 times. It's a little one. I think the yard is less muddy over this way. So you get 1 long trailer and 3 short ones. Go ahead and get this one first. And the last 2. You would flip over. Alright, so we started out 127,000, went up to 202,000. So around 80,000. Hey, that's a truck. And it's definitely enough to put snow tires on all the vehicles. Yep, everything's done. So we are now off to Lake Cove. So you see that I did come over here one time. I broke one of my rules, and I drove straight over, and I got the upgrade for the GMC to make it an all-wheel drive, because I think it's kind of ridiculous to put that all the way out here on this map, and you really use a GMC for anything else until you get that. So I went ahead and went and got it, but I didn't do anything else. So that's going to do me today. I am going to get off here. Got to work early in the morning. So come back and see me again. Probably be on again tomorrow night for those of you on Twitch. And this video should come out in the next 2 days. And then we will move into Lake Cove tomorrow. And we'll start knocking out some of these missions here. So it's a great map. I like the map. I wish there were more missions, but it's actually fun to do. So I will see you in the next one. So for those of you on YouTube, let me know what you think. Leave me some comments. Let me know what I need to improve on. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.